Hey, how's it going? My name's Joshua Smith and welcome to the official Cultimac News Roundup, where we round up some of the week's biggest news in just a few short minutes. If you want this week's hottest news, don't worry, I've got you covered, so sit tight. We've got news on everything from the latest on the Apple Watch, Apple's next move with Beats Electronics, and even tons more, so keep it locked. So we've had the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus for quite some time, and if you haven't seen our review yet, we're quite impressed. But you know, you can't help but think about if the phone met everything we thought it would be. Think back quite a few news roundups back, and you'll remember we highlighted the near indestructible Sapphire crystal displays, which we and the rest of the world thought would be a part of the iPhone 6s. Well, newsflash, they weren't. And this week we got a little insight into why not exactly. See, the company producing the glass just couldn't make enough usable samples. Ironically enough, most were cracking. And while I can't say I'm upset with the display used in the 6, I can't help but hope they can figure things out in time, say for the iPhone 6s or 7 or whatever they're gonna call them. But if you're interested in more regarding the Sapphire fiasco, our very own Luke Darmel has all you need and more right here, you know, on Cultimac.com. So I've got the iPhone 6, we've got Retina iMacs, and new iPads. What's next? Well, looks like it's the Apple Watch, and it seems like I'm not the only one waiting for it too. With WatchKit released for developers to start working with just this week, welcome to a segment called Look Who's Talking, a piece of the show where I round up some of the most interesting posts from the past week's Tech Talk. Now, I've been waiting for the perfect smartwatch. I enjoyed the Pebble Watch, but I want a little something more. And for Luke Charman, it looks like he's feeling the same, as he tweeted a pretty funny picture saying, "Getting used to my hashtag Apple Watch," with a piece of paper around his wrist. Now, I'm excited too, but you won't see me doing that. But hey, while there's people pumped up for the Apple Watch, there's some that just, well, aren't. Good music rapper Pusha T released a new song this week called Lunch Money, produced by the infamous Kanye West, and he starts his first verse with a couple of shots fired at the upcoming watch. He says, "Mommy trying to land a Sinatra so she don't mess with dudes with Apple Watches, cause Rolex shopping is more exciting. Shout out to Dope Boy LED 16 swipers." I mean, as a fan of rap, I've gotta admire those bars, but hey Pusha, you never know, you might be able to pull off the all gold Apple Watch on your wrist. But I mean, are you excited for the Apple Watch or not? Let me know what you have to say in the comment section below, or send me a tweet at JustJoshua123 to let me hear you. Lastly, let's close it off with a new segment called Rapid Replies, where we run through some of this week's headlines and reply with our initial reactions. Well, are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Okay, well let's go. iTunes updated their App Store from featuring a free button to now saying Get. The reason why this was done, to stop advertising free apps with in-app purchases as free. But you know, I just still don't think this is gonna stop any toddlers from feeding their Candy Crush addictions. But Apple is changing everything up, I guess, as it's been reported that they're planning to make the Beats Music app a preloaded app on iOS, with the integration of the not so popular music streaming app happening possibly as soon as this upcoming March, alongside a rumored price cut from $10 to $5. I just might have to pull a Taylor Swift of Spotify myself. So Christian Bale doesn't want to be Jobs, and apparently neither does Sony anymore, as this week's rumors arose stating that Universal Studios has officially picked up the upcoming Steve Jobs biopic. And for me, that sounds like great news, but at this point they might as well hire me to be Jobs. I mean, hey, look at this. I could do it, come on. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a full week of news in just a few short minutes, and you can guarantee I'm going to be here next week to do it all again. You already know. Make sure that you stay tuned to Cultimac TV for more, and click subscribe to make sure that you don't miss a new one next week. Hey, this has been Joshua Smith at Cultimac.com, and I will catch you later.